Today's video, we'll be playing a few recaps to catch you up, and then we're going to look at the results from a LECA complaint, as well as the results from, let's call it a FOIA request. Technically, I put 3 FOIA requests in, but you'll see when we get to it. These ones were FOIA requests made with the OPP, and they get processed by the Ministry of the Solicitor General.
Either way, my friends, let's go find these guys. I just came from there, guys. You guys are not taking me to the promised land. Go join your friends.
I should have trusted these guys. They tried to warn me. They knew Myron the Tyrant was inside the building, and they wanted nothing to do with him.
Mural 14181.
Good. I'm Crew Mike. You understand that this is violating your police code of conduct already. We haven't even started yet. All right, so what I am looking for is to see a written copy of the OPP's FOIA policy. And I was told that that can only be done by coming in person. Bro, you're standing in front of the door. I tried to walk out of the door and you put that phone in my face. That is pretty damn close to assault. We'll see what LECA thinks about it.
So I'm recording you. For my safety and for everyone involved's safety. I am
Bro,
recording this interaction.
You're a hothead egomaniac. We could see it from a mile away.
Aggressive towards us. You whipped out your camera, you started recording us, you put the camera in our face. So we have the right to ensure our safety as well. So I'm recording this interaction for my safety and for the other officer's safety.
The other officer met me outside on camera, did an interview with me outside. There's no danger. Whip out your camera. What are you talking about?
Good, yourself?
Good, good. What's going on today?
All alone today, no backup?
Not yet.
You're not gonna get very far.
Why is that?
Everyone has backup. What are you gonna do alone, man?
Well, Constable Velasquez, Timmins Police. I'm just here responding to a call. I guess you're recording people in the store?
Can I get your badge number?
Yeah, 416.
Who told you I was recording people in the store?
Security said you were recording in the store, correction.
So Mr. Security, who tried to give me orders and has yet to produce his guard card, making false reports is bad.
Okay.
We know this, right?
Sorry, what?
Did I record people in the store?
Oh, I might have misspoken there, but you said you're recording in the
Oh,
store.
so now you may have been mistaken.
Yeah.
So we don't do any due diligence in this world, right? Someone says something, we go make accusations. It's just how we work, right?
Okay.
So is there anything I can help you with?
Well, yeah, we're just wondering why you're recording in the store, if we can help you with anything.
Can I help you with anything?
Well, sir, as a private business, they don't feel comfortable with you loitering in the store, recording it.
I was not loitering. I was a client. They threatened to call the police, and now I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
Okay, that's number one.
Sure.
Anything else I can help you with?
Yes, can I get your name and date of birth, sir?
No, thank you. But how about we start with, is it unlawful to record in someone else's view?
So I guess you're one of the police auditors, I'd imagine?
How about we go with, who owns the LCBO?
Sir, what's the purpose of you being here recording today?
Does the LCBO have a contract to serve the public?
I don't know what their contract is, sir.
Is there a sign or a policy or a bylaw or a law that would prevent me from recording here today?
Well, sir, as a business, they are entitled to ask people to leave if they don't want you here.
Are you familiar with the Trespass to Property Act?
Yes, I am familiar with the Trespass Property Act. So,
would you like
sir,
to please read the first line of that statute?
Okay, sir, I don't have it memorized.
I do.
Okay.
Everyone who is not acting under a right or authority.
Okay.
Right. I have both the right and authority to be here. Therefore, trespassing is not an option.
Well, what's your purpose here today? Are you buying alcohol? Are you looking to purchase alcohol?
I already brought my alcohol to the counter.
Okay.
Was refused service.
Okay.
Go of me.
Sir, let's go. You're not cooperating.
You need to stop assaulting me. That is about the third. You need to understand that not cooperating is not a
You're
crime.
failing to leave as directed, as per the trespass.
You're failing to understand that you are outside of your authority. I am exercising activities protected by civil rights, and the Trespass to Property Act does not give you the permission. Now I've asked you for my written trespass warning.
We'll get you one.
Let's get it right now. In my hands, right now. Off the property, now in my hands, right now.
Okay. You're being arrested.
Do not touch,
Let's
dude.
go. Hands behind your back.
Let
You're being
go of
arrested
me.
for trespassing.
Let go of
Hands
me.
behind your back.
I am not
Put your
trespassing in
camera
any
down.
way.
Put your camera
Yeah,
down.
I'm not trespassing in any way.
You're not leaving.
Bro, I gave you my ID. I
Oh, you're
cooperated.
not being cooperative.
I cooperated. Turn my camera around. I have the right to be recorded.
You'll be recorded in the back of my car, sir.
Turn the camera around.
Please under arrest.
Our first update is the results from a LECA complaint. Now, if you watched our video 2 videos ago, we showed the process of filing a LECA complaint. This is not the results of that complaint. It takes about a month to get results. Now, this one is the results from the Timmins police and the unlawful arrest of the LCBO. Now, in the video where we show the process of making the complaint, I say it's very important to establish the grounds off the bats to really show them where the violations of the code of conduct are, because LECA loves to do this. If you read this first paragraph they sent me, they love to downplay complaints. So this is a fairly long complaint and a fairly serious complaint of unlawful arrest, unnecessary use of force, civil rights violations, and they downplay it to, oh, he arrested you for trespassing outside of the LCBO. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why it was unlawful, but there's many others. You contend he shouldn't have issued the ticket. And that's their summary of this complaint. I was assaulted. I was illegally confined to the back of a vehicle. It's not as simple of, oh, he shouldn't have given you this ticket. Now, this part here is the part that we expected, because it's exactly what they did when we first made our complaint against Constable Weber a few years ago. It is not in the public interest to proceed with the misconduct investigation. And the reason they say that is because these charges are not resolved yet. So they believe that investigating the misconduct could interfere with the charges. The problem is the misconduct is the reason for the charges. So LECA doesn't respect civil rights at all. They can't consider them. They don't want to talk about civil rights until you've dealt with the charge. And then these last 2 long paragraphs basically just say there's proceedings underway. The charges are not resolved. There's not even proceedings. We haven't even gotten a court date yet because these things take forever. But they can't proceed. However, we can refile this complaint once the charges are resolved. Now, one of the reasons I like to make this complaint, even though I know they'll reject it, is that LECA also doesn't accept complaints if they're more than 6 months old. So if a complaint's more than 6 months old, you have to justify why you're making it late. Whereas now, by having made this complaint, I have the complaint number. And when I make my new complaint, I'll be able to input that complaint number into it. And they'll know that it's this complaint that was already made and that the charges are resolved now and we're making it again. And now the FOI request. Now, as I mentioned, we made 3 of these, but we made them separately and then we got them together and then we resent them. It was a whole pain in the butt. But essentially, these first 2 FOI requests were not processed. I also didn't pay for them, but the whole point is when I put them all together in the end and finally got them to the Ministry of the Solicitor General, now it's become one application, right? They might be 3 separate pages, but they're being made together as one application. Either way, these 2 were not processed at all. This third FOI request, which is the one that was asking for the information about Myron the Tyrant and that recording that he recorded from his phone. This is the one request that was processed, and we did receive some interesting information from it. However, we received an initial response that's something we've never seen before. I have always combined my request. I've just put whatever I want on them, no matter how long it is, send it in with an application fee of $5, and it's been processed. But here we received a response saying there's 2 different types of requests, a general information request and a personal information request. And she says that we can't combine them. And then basically this one was identified as a general information request, so I couldn't get any personal information from it. And of the entire thing, They only looked at item 1 and item 3A. The rest were ignored entirely. And then she indicates that if you want item 2, 3B, and 4, you need to make another application with a $5 application fee, which makes no sense. I understand not processing the other 2 because they're on a separate paper with a separate request. But everything on this one piece of paper has been paid for and at least needs to be considered. You can say there's an exemption and not give me the information. But to say we're only looking at these 2 items, well, that's not right. At the end of the day, they released absolutely nothing. But the interesting information we get, and this has happened before, actually comes in what we can tell from the exemptions being used. So in this case, they identify here item 1 and 3A, which are access to records regarding 2 named OPP officers. And they list our 3 reasons here, which essentially means that these records are currently being used or anticipated to be used either in a court proceeding, disciplinary meeting, labor relation negotiation, they say here. So essentially, it looks like they are or plan to have some kind of disciplinary meeting with these people, or some kind of internal investigation is going on. And because of that, they're not releasing any of this information. So 3 pages of FOIA requests, absolutely no information released. Thanks for watching. For more media content, check out our newest channel, Noka Media. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any videos or stories you want to send us, just send an email at nocaudits@gmail.com.